Welcome back, Grovers. We got field day number 3 coming up. So thank you so much for your participation this spring in distance learning. I know it hasn't been the most fun. I wish, like a lot of you, I could have been with you in the gym, but hey, we got to keep you home and stay safe. I'm looking forward to next fall to being back in Lake Grove with all of you, and it's going to be a great time. So today for field day number 3, we've got 6 new events and not a lot of equipment, so we just need three small balls or sock balls work. You need a piece of paper. You're going to be making a paper airplane today, a clothes basket, and a shoe or a flip-flop, one that's not going to be on your feet. I did all of my activities outside. I would recommend you do the same, but if you don't have the space or you can't for whatever reason, no big deal. Most of these are pretty transferable to inside. And then finally, so you need those 3 balls. You need the piece of paper, clothes basket, extra shoe. You also need some small buckets or something you can toss a ball into. So coming up, we got 6 new events. I hope you have a great time and gather those items. Let's get started. First activity is target knockdown. Our first activity, you need a small ball and 3 water bottles, and then I have mine on an upside down clothes basket. That gets them off the ground, which will be a little bit easier. So I have a partner here. I got Coach Daoud here to help me today to demonstrate our activities, and so we're going to see who can knock down more bottles. We're going to take turns. We have line marking where we're going to throw from, so it's equal and fair for everyone that's playing. You can play with a lot of people or just with a pair. If you don't have a friend or a family member that can help you, you can play by yourself, but you're going to play until all 3 are knocked down. It helps if you have something behind, so you don't have to spend a lot of time chasing the ball. Go ahead, Coach Daoud. Point, step, throw. You didn't get it. It's not a step up. You can throw underhand or overhand. Then you got to retrieve your ball. You'll continue this process until all 3 are knocked down. So it's going to be very hard if you have 2 people to have a tie, because if I knock down 2, Coach Daoud can only knock down 1. Go ahead, have some fun. Our next activity is toss in target. For our next activity, you need a couple of the small balls or sock balls again. You need 3 containers. I've got a couple of planters that are empty, and I'm reusing my clothes basket. So the closest pot to me, I have that line showing where I'm going to throw from. The first one is worth 1 point. I can throw it underhand or overhand. So the green is worth 1, the red is worth 2, or the clothes basket is worth 3. So I'm going to play again with Coach Daoud. He's going to be helping me out. And we're going to play just 1 round so you get the gist of the activity. You can play as many rounds as you'd like or play to a score. You get 3 tries. Underhand or overhand, it is your choice. And we will play that it can bounce in. Ooh, close. His last toss, he went all 3s. Went a little Steph Curry on it. Here we go. So now it's my turn. I'm going to try a little overhand. Point, step, throw. I'm going to go for a little 1-pointer. Bounce out. Point, step, throw. All right. So play the bounce as best you can. Or if you want to play with scoring, wherever it hits in, it counts. It's up to you. Up next, we have crash landing. For our next activity, you just need a piece of paper that you fold into a paper airplane of your choice, however you'd like to make it. It works for me. And then a clothes basket. This one's called crash landing. It's going to be a 30-second challenge. You can be by yourself or with a family member or friend, and you're seeing who can get their paper airplane in the target more in those 30 seconds. If you want to go longer or go to a score, that is completely fine as well. We're going to go for 30 seconds. So if you are going to play with us today, get your paper airplane ready, pause the video if you need to, and then join us because the 30 seconds will be starting soon. Ready, set, go. Oh, there's one. Then you got to run back to where you threw it from or behind your line. Oh, there's 2. Ooh, good vibe. 1. Ooh. Oh, yeah, you got a little glide. Got to play the wind if you're playing this outside. Ooh, got 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. So I scored 2, Coach Daoud had 1. Go ahead, try it again if you'd like, or I hope you had a great time playing that first round. Our next activity is long flight. For our next activity, you're going to keep your paper airplane, or if you'd like to make another one, you can. But now we're going to be throwing for distance. And now, there's different kids that know how to measure different ways. Some of you will count in steps. Some of you may get a tape measure out and get it exact. But whatever way you're playing, just make sure everybody's measuring the same way, and maybe even learn a new way to measure today. And you decide before you start how many throws everyone gets, and you can alternate or play by yourself. So I'm going to go ahead and throw and see how far I can get mine. So it landed there. Now Coach Daoud has his glider. He's going to see how far he can go. So now we could go one of 2 ways. It could be who went further away, or we could measure how far his flight was, because his went off to the side. You can't see it on the camera, but it did travel very far, so it depends on how you'd like to measure that. We, unfortunately, for Coach Daoud, we're playing for straightforward distance. Your next activity is flop shots. For our next activity, you need a flip-flop or some sort of shoe, a small ball or a sock ball, and a closed basket or some sort of target. I call this one flop shot because I'm hitting it with a flip-flop and I'm trying to score it into the target. I have 3 small balls, so I'll be using those, and then I'll take my 3 turns, and then Coach Daoud will take his 3 turns. So when I'm doing this, I want to hold it like I'm holding that ice cream cone, or like that C like we worked on in pickleball. I'm going to hold and hit would be the best way I could describe you. If you're playing on a hard surface, you can drop it and hit it. That'd be another good strategy if you're using a bouncy ball. So I'm going to hold, hit. And it's up to you if you want to play it as it lies or if it just goes in. All right. Flop. Two. So Coach Daoud won that first round. He made 1, I made 0. Last activity of the day is handstand challenge. Last activity of field day and of the year is a little handstand challenge. I know some of you are very good at this, and some of you are probably a little bit closer to me, and you may be holding it up for only 1 or 2, maybe even 3 seconds. So remember, I want to start up tall, and I want to have my hands go down, my feet go up. This works best if you're on a soft surface, such as like the grass. So I'm going to be hands up high, and I'm going to count 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, and as high as I can go. I know some of you maybe can even go for a minute or a little longer. So hands up high, go down, 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. Try as many times as you'd like. Please let me know how long you went. Great job, Grovers. I hope you enjoyed our first ever virtual field day. I know it wasn't what we expected, but as long as we had fun, that's all that matters, especially on field day. So I hope you have an awesome summer. Make sure you stay active, get outside, wear sunscreen, all that fun stuff. I cannot wait to see you next fall when we're back at Lake Grove having fun together in the gym. So have an awesome summer, and I can't wait to see you.